In the last video, we covered the doctrine of judicial review. Now let's move on to the actual fundamental rights of Part 3. Articles 14 to 18 cover the right to equality. Let's see Article 14. Equality before law and equal protection of laws. Article 14 states that the state shall not deny to any person equality before the law or the equal protection of the laws within the territory of India. Now, any person here means all persons, whether citizens or foreigners, and even legal persons like statutory corporations, companies, registered societies, etc. Now, let's understand what these two terms mean. Equality before law is of British origin, while the concept of equal protection of laws has been taken from the American Constitution. Equality before law simply means a law is a law, no one is above the law, whether you are rich or poor, official or non-official. Since everyone is equal in the eyes of the law, no special privileges for anyone. It assumes here that all are equal, so law must apply equally to all persons. It has a negative connotation to it, since it tells the state what it cannot do or should not do. It also does not take into account the prevailing inequalities and what the state can or should do to overcome these inequalities. Equal protection of laws, on the other hand, connotes the equality of treatment under equal circumstances, the similar application of same laws to all persons who are similarly situated, and the like should be treated alike without any discrimination. Notice the words equal circumstances, similarly situated, and like alike. It is assumed here that inequality exists and so like should be treated alike. It has a positive connotation since it takes efforts to bridge the inequality by being fair. Indian Constitution uses both these concepts in framing laws. Let's understand both these concepts in detail with an example. GST on a t-shirt priced above 1000 rupees is 12%. So whether you are rich or poor, man or a woman, an IAS officer or an IAS aspirant, you will have to pay 12% tax on that t-shirt. If the law says 12%, then you must pay 12% irrespective of your identity or social status. This is an example of equality before law. On the other hand, if the t-shirt is priced below 1000 rupees, then according to the GST law, it is taxed at 5%. Buying a t-shirt costing about 1000 rupees is considered a luxury and hence is taxed at a higher rate. So here it is assumed that two different classes of consumers exist. One with a lower income bracket that buys affordable clothes, and the other from a higher income bracket that buys expensive clothes. So here the government has made a reasonable classification by treating equals equally and unequals unequally. This is an example of equal protection of laws in the sense that the law protects the equality of the poorer section by taxing the product at a lower rate. Now, is the equality before law an absolute law? An absolute rule is a rule where there are no exceptions or restrictions whatsoever. The law holds true for all conditions and situations. But the rule of equality before law is not absolute. There are some exceptions to this rule. Let's see the exceptions to equality. First, President and Governors of States. Article 361 has made some exceptions for the President and Governors of States. The President or the Governor is not answerable to any court for the exercise of his duties. No criminal proceedings shall be carried out against the President or the Governor. Civil proceedings can be carried out only after giving a 2 months prior notice. No court can issue arrest warrant against the President or the Governor during his term of office. Second, publication in the media. Article 361A states that no civil or criminal proceedings can be carried out for a substantially true report of any proceedings of either House of the Parliament or either House of the Legislature of a state. Third, Member of Parliament and Member of State Legislatures. A Member of Parliament or a Member of State Legislature is immune from any proceedings based on anything said or any vote given by him in the Legislative House or any committee. Fourth, the foreign sovereigns, diplomats, UNO and its agency enjoy immunity from criminal and civil proceedings. One additional and important exception to equality before law is Article 31C. It reads, saving of laws giving effect to certain directive principles. These directive principles are the principles laid down in Articles 39B and 39C. Overall, these articles aim at social and economic justice. So any law passed to give effect to these principles cannot be challenged in court on the ground that they are violating the right to equality under Article 14. The Supreme Court states that where Article 31C comes in, Article 14 goes out.